sampling of gases, sampling of solids, sampling of liquids. There are the various methods for the sampling of gases, sampling of liquids, sampling of solid. Students, first of all, the problem of sampling of gases are more difficult as compared to the liquids and solids. The method used to draw one gas may not be applicable to the another gas. Even gases mix freely by diffusion and become homogeneous. There are practical difficulties in drawing sample of gas. The major difficulty being the prevention of the contamination of gas by atmospheric air. You can understand this thing. We have to take a sample of some gas and we are collecting that particular gas. We are trying to collect this gas. It is very difficult to avoid the air, atmospheric air. Atmospheric air will also come with our sample. It will also enter with our sample because the gases have a diffusion property. Analytical instruments are available nowadays. Large number of analytical instruments are available which are continuously monitoring the gas directly. They have the different types of probes. That particular probe have a sensitivity to recognize particular gas. So large number of instruments are available for direct identification of the gas, of various gases components in a continuous components in a sampling mode. In other application, sampling is accompanied by preliminary stage of analysis such as concentration of a constituent and or an adsorbent. Most gases are delivered by pipeline and sampling is related to time and flow rather than finite volume. The sample container is vessel in which the gas sample is collected and this may vary in size. It may be made up of glass, steel or iron. Sample probes, delivery lines and sample containers are provided with stopcock or they also have valve to control the gas flow. The stopcock should be clean and well greased. Before a sample is taken, the gas is allowed to come in contact with the lubricant to establish equilibrium. There are three methods of removing of sample. First thing you have to remember that it is very difficult to remove the gas. You have to follow some rules for its purity because the most difficult thing is to remove the gas from the ambient air or atmospheric air. Then you have to use the glass container. Most probably you have to use the glass container. Sometime it is possible again for steel and iron containers. We also have the very sensitive probes, delivery lines, and the gas container must have the valve or the stopcocks. Now see the three methods. First one is expansion method, second one is displacement method, and third one is a flushing method. First one is expansion method. The sample container is evacuated with pump. It is also warm or heat to remove the gas adsorbed on the walls. The probe is inserted into the gas container and the gas flows into the sample container by natural expansion. However, perfect vacuum is never obtained. Some residual impurity will contaminate the gas sample. Again, the impurity comes in. To avoid this contamination, the process of filling of gas or sample is repeated for several times. Displacement method. A liquid, generally mercury water or a saturated salt solution, is used to displace the air from the sample container, probe and delivery line. This method is similar to the collection of oxygen in the laboratory by displacement of water. This method is usually used mainly for the to draw the sample from the cylinder filled with gas at higher pressure. In other words, stopcock hence can be removed. Third one is flushing method. See, this is the instrument used for the sampling of gas. This is a flushing method. Air in the sample container is completely removed. Air in the sample container is completely removed or flushed out by the gas being sampled. If particular your desired gas removes the air from the particular container, if this type of container is used, this is the apparatus used. Initially the stopcock B is closed. Initially the stopcock B is closed. The probe is inserted into the gas container and the stopcock A, C and D are opened. The glass flows into the sample container H and the displaced air from it, and it is determined that air has been completely flushed out. So the name of the method is flushing. A is closed and then gas is allowed to completely fill in the container. Now stopcock C and D are closed. Now C and D, in the initial stage A, C and D are open. Now you have to close this C and D. Sampling of liquids from homogeneous liquids. Now this is all about